just getting comfortable, as I do with you guys. I like to get comfortable. Welcome back to another week of Wisdom and Wit, but I want this to be like the casual, expanded version of it and just kind of give you more glimpse into my creative journey for the sole purpose of really helping you on your creative journey. So this is a space for you and I to have those conversations that can be awkward, inspirational. No, the awkward sounds weird, does it? No, we don't need to open up like too much, but I want this to be a space for creatives to find that inspiration, to find that courage and that gumption to be who you truly are as a creative, because if I can do it, you can do it, and we're all in it together, honestly. And I know that seems to be a common theme, but it's one that I think artists can really come together on, because we're all humans and we all go through some shit, and it's fun to know that you're not in it alone. And yeah, in a long story short, that's why we're here. So I wanted to update you. I started drawing a crow that I'm gonna work on some watercolor paints, or if I could talk, some watercolor painting tonight, and getting that first layer down on it and carving out some time to do that. So the topic for discussion today, or what I really wanted to talk to you guys about, is the importance of planning and why that makes such a difference in my life, and I know it makes a difference in your artistic output. And I go through these phases where I'm like in it to win it and have this like solid plan, and I get so much done and I feel so good and creative output through the roof. And then I have these lulls where I'm just not motivated to do anything, to even make a plan or keep up with a plan. And I think that's a natural thing, and it's okay. I'm here to tell you, like, we're not robots. We are just ebbing and flowing. Our progression really is not a lateral progression in terms of life or creative output or anything like that, right? Like, life's more like riding that wave, and you need to embrace that and just keep knowing in your heart that you are doing your best and you are moving forward. But I want to talk about 4 specific topics today. Why you need a plan, kind of how to make a plan, and then the tools that you might need to support you in your plan, and how to create some routines around it. And I want to do this like all through the lens of, this is what I'm doing and this is what's working for me. But I know that there's, so many resources out there, and books and thought beliefs and leaders that teach this. So this is just like in my little world and what works really well for me. So 1, why do we need a plan? This is obvious, but there's so much stuff that has happened this year alone that would justify needing a plan. But for me, I need a plan for when I go into periods that I don't want to do anything, that I have something to stick to. I know that I have things that I need to get done regardless if I feel up to it or not. And I know that no matter what disrupts my day, in terms of, I know holiday seasons are coming up, I know I'm probably gonna get sick again, or potentially I know that my kids might get sick, or there's something that I need to do with them, like they just got thrown back into having to go to school from home, so I know that I'm gonna have to be more accessible for them, and that's gonna take a lot more energy. still trying to show up, you know, in all my little core value spaces, you know, my mom, being a good partner to my boyfriend Ben, being a good dog mom, you know, all my little core value things, those are going to disrupt my plan for me. And I need to be prepared and know that when those things happen, I still have a framework to go back to. So that's huge. And really kind of the main reason you have a plan. So when you get knocked on your ass, you know how to get back on the road. And that's something I think is so fundamental and so important. How I make a plan is I think about that end goal, right? For instance, I want to get back into shape. I want to get back into good health. And I've been just straying away from that, not only for the physical benefits, but for my energy level, my mental benefits, and how I feel about myself. Those are starting to take a toll because I recently started a new job, and so I'm putting all of this energy towards a new job. And that's a big core value in my life, is to be, you know, healthy in terms of that mental stability, physical stability. And when I'm out of alignment with that, it just like takes everything down with it. So anyways, back to a plan. How do I make a plan? What tools do I need? I know I'll need, I don't like going to the gym, so I like to work out at home. So I know I'll need weights. I have weights. I have a treadmill. I have yoga mats. You know, I have all of these tools, and then I have my little videos, you know, that I stream. So, right, I have all of my tools. So I've identified, okay, here's what I'll need to get towards that goal. Then I break it down into, well, let's talk about routine. I'm not a morning person. I used to be. I try so hard. And it just doesn't work for me. And I know that a lot of successful people will find time in the morning, and then that's their like sacred cow space. For me, it doesn't work. Just biologically, physiologically, it does not work for me. So I honor myself with that. I think about, okay, when is a good time? If the morning's not a good time, when's a good time for me? You know, it's a blessing that I get to work from home right now. And so I have that flexibility to work out in my freaking family room and then go take a shower. And so I've realized that working out midday not only is convenient now for me, but it helps me break up the day and feel more, you know, energized to complete my work throughout the day. So this is a win-win. So I know that my routine needs to be kind of midday, because then if it's at night, I don't get it done. If it's in the morning, I don't get it done. I take it a little bit deeper and I write it down, right? Like I have my task list that I write out the night before every day, and I build in there, here's my time for working out. I'm very specific about that, and even block it out on my work calendar to have that time blocked out for myself. This calendar here, and I'm one of those people that likes to go like highlighter crazy. Let me see if I can show you this up close. So, you know, like for the things in pink, those are my bills. The things in blue are appointments. Got some paydays on there. Have important dates like my birthday coming up. And then I have like a little reward system for every time that I show up for myself and move my body for 30 minutes. So, you know, I have, and then have started to block out things for the month to come. So that's kind of like my master calendar. Obviously having a digital calendar that you can, you know, reference from anywhere also helps. But for me, having that like old school approach is awesome for me. And then I take, like I said, every night, I'll then write down what I need to get done each day. And then I will block time. I'll do some time blocking on a calendar for the things that are on my list. And so I know when I'm falling behind, I know when I need to adjust, and I know what I need to get done. So you need to have a plan for that one area that you really want to work on in your life, and it will allow you to have more capacity to pursue all of the other things in your life. And so always not only have a plan, but just pick one thing that you're going to work on. And I want these videos to be casual, and it's not perfect, and I'm okay with that. And I love spending time with you and kind of having these little intimate conversations, giving you some insight into my daily routine. So, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at in terms of you need to have a plan. And I hope this was beneficial for you, and I appreciate you guys spending some glorious time with me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Don't forget to like this or share this in your creative community, and I will be back next week on Tuesday.